We make decisions every day, both small and large. But do we ever stop to think about the reasons we use to support those decisions? Do we ever contemplate reasons for opposing decisions? Do we ever think about the principles we use to evaluate our reasoning? Well, informal logic is fundamentally about the study of reasoning, an investigation of the principles that decide what types of reasoning are better than other types of reasoning, so that we can arrive at conclusions that are supported by the best evidence. Let's take a look at the details of the course and see how it teaches us those principles. First thing, I want to point out that every week has an overview and instructor guidance. The instructor guidance can be especially important in this course as some of the concepts can be really tricky. You'll notice that the guidance has hyperlinks so that you can focus in on the most relevant concepts that you would like to learn more about each week. You'll also notice that every week has a learning activity. These are modules in a program called Amplifier. Let's take a look at an example. Every week you'll get a series of questions about the content of the week. You can answer in a way that says you're sure, or that you're unsure, or that you don't know. But don't worry. If you answer without certainty, or if you get the answers wrong, after each set of 8 questions, you'll get an instruction about the relevant material and a chance then to answer the same or very similar questions. And you can do that as many times as you like. So if you keep at it, you can get 100% on all of these learning activities in the course. Let's take a look at the assignments. The week 1 assignment is about evaluating arguments in popular sources. You're going to start by picking a topic, something that's interesting to you, that's relevant to your career, your major, maybe your local community, or something you'd like to address in your life. And you get to look at popular sources that argue for opposing positions on that topic. You'll identify and evaluate the arguments from opposing popular sources. Get your feet wet when it comes to understanding different types of arguments and how to evaluate them. Week 2 goes into some more detail about specific argument forms. These are famous argument forms, and it teaches you how to notice them and evaluate their strength. Let's take a look. You'll notice that the instructions for this discussion also have a slideshow, so you can go in here and learn about each argument form in addition to the textbook and the guidance. Another thing different about this course is that the instructors post the prompt. So you'll see general instructions for the discussion with the, how many days of the week to post and so forth. But then you'll see the instructor's specific prompt that gives you what to write about in all these bullet points. Week 3 also has an assignment. This one is about scholarly arguments. So you're going to find 3 scholarly sources on your topic and summarize them, and then focus in on one of those sources and present the argument and evaluate that. Week 4, there's 2 discussions. We get to talk about science in this one, science and explanations. And you'll see that there's, again, general instructions and a specific prompt chosen by the instructor. Finally, week 5, the final paper, brings it all together by talking about fair-minded reasoning, where you get to create and present the best arguments for opposing sides of your same topic. That's the same topic you've been addressing all term. And you get to evaluate those arguments and finally come up with your own proposal for a solution to the issue and address objections to that. So this is, in a way, not just an exercise in evaluating reasoning, but also in leadership and proposing real solutions. I hope that this course, by the way, is a challenging one. I call it boot camp for the brain. It's not meant to be easy, but it is meant to give you tools that will be useful for the rest of your education and hopefully also in your career and in your daily life. I hope you enjoy the course, and I wish you the best.